Greetings. Globally, no country consumes more wild boar meat than China, with a total consumption of 44 million tons per year. How do Chinese farmers transport millions of wild boars to food factories? How do food factories handle these thousands of wild boars? Let's explore wild boar farms in China with Trending Farm right now. Around 6,600 BC, wild boars were first domesticated in China. After about 5,000 years of evolution and adaptation to many different environments, wild boars bring important economic and cultural value to local people. They have brown or black fur, an erect mane along the spine, and a muzzle and long pointed ears. Adult pigs are about 1.4 to 1.8 meters long and weigh about 132 to 286 pounds. Initially, wild boars lived mainly in the wild, destroying crops and causing a lot of property damage to farmers. To control this situation, the Chinese government has applied measures to encourage pig farming according to the barn model and control grazing areas. How to raise wild pigs varies depending on the region and conditions of each household, but most farmers choose to combine free grazing outdoors and in mountainous areas. They prepare spacious grazing areas and take measures to ensure the herd is not lost. The barn is built simply and compactly, with brick walls or just a roof and surrounding mesh, focusing on a cool and well-lit space, while providing a variety of food for wild boars during the process breed. Along with that, Chinese farmers focus on providing diverse food sources for wild pigs during the breeding process. We will clarify specifically about their nutrition in the next part of the video. Like the video and follow Trending Farm's journey. What do you think wild boars would eat in their state? Please give your answer in the comments section of this video before we provide the most accurate information. As you know, wild boars are omnivores. They have diverse nutritional needs for protein, fat, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. To ensure optimal nutrition, farm owners provide food for wild pigs in groups: green food, concentrate food, and supplementary food. These food groups are provided in rations for each stage of wild boar development. On average, an adult wild boar needs about 4.4 to 5.5 pounds of food a day. Meanwhile, 1 to 2 month old wild boar only needs about 1.1 to 2.2 pounds of food a day. Farmers will monitor the absorption process and feeding frequency of wild boars to adjust the dosage most suitable for each herd. Additionally, as provided above, feral pigs will be free to graze outdoors most of the time. Therefore, about 60% of their food intake comes from free foraging activities. This is also being balanced by experts to come up with the most appropriate wild boar care plans in the farm environment. Have you ever wondered about the food regime for wild boar growth? So what about the way to grow the number of wild boar herds on the farm? If the answer is yes, the next few minutes of the video will help you answer. Maintaining and increasing the number of herds on the farm largely comes from the breeding and reproduction process of mother wild boars. On average, wild boars are pregnant for about 108 to 120 days, equivalent to about 3.5 to 4 months. The sow will then give birth, mainly at night or in the early morning. Their birth process takes place relatively quickly, usually only about 2 to 3 hours. Normally, sows will give birth to 6 to 12 piglets. Baby wild boars can walk on their own and drink breast milk immediately after birth. During this process, farmers will monitor and provide clean cage space for mother pigs and piglets. Baby wild boar will continue to nurse for about 4 to 6 weeks of age and gradually become more independent. Adult wild boars often form herds consisting of many sows and their offspring. The piglets will learn from each of the adult sows in the herd and develop the skills needed to survive. They will continue the reproductive cycle when they are 6 to 8 months old. You can see humans almost do not need to intervene too deeply in the reproductive process of wild boars. Share the video to receive more luck. Transporting wild boar to storage facilities or food factories in China is permitted by the government. Trapping and transporting wild boars helps people offset losses and control related costs. Most feral pigs will be trapped in grazing areas and then transferred from the traps onto trailers to be taken to the food plant. Farmers often use trailers with sliding doors 36 inches wide and 27 inches high, secured with latches until ready to open. When loading pigs, the driver backs the car close to the sliding door to prevent the pigs from escaping. After alignment, open the sliding door so the pig can crawl into the trailer. One farmer shared that wild boars often load faster when standing 10 to 20 feet away from the trap on the opposite side. After the last pig enters the trailer, quickly close the door. This is usually done early in the morning to reduce stress on the pigs. Wild boar will be sold within 7 days after loading onto the trailer to ensure the best meat quality. On average, wild boar, when harvested, will reach a weight of about 176 to 330 pounds. They range in price from $10 to $15 per pound for different types of meat. For details on how to handle and process wild boar meat, please join us in watching the next part of the video. Curing wild boar meat is a process aimed at maximizing its value. After being transported to food processing facilities, the first step is to skin the pig. The worker begins by making an incision from between the front legs to the shoulder, then in a straight line up the leg and around the torso. Continue repeating the process on the other side. Once the skin around the legs and abdomen loosened, workers carefully cut the skin away from the body, including the head. Next, workers remove the internal organs by cutting from below the pelvis up to the neck. They then cut along the chest to separate the front shoulders and remove excess fat. Continue cutting along the spine to get the tenderloin, the most valuable part of the wild boar, and separate the pig's feet. Finally, the meat is washed and preserved before being distributed to consumers. Wild boar meat has high nutritional value, rich in protein, B vitamins, iron, and zinc, helping to strengthen the immune system and support body development. In China, wild boar meat is processed into many delicious and nutritious dishes. Popular dishes include grilled wild boar, stewed with Chinese herbs, and stir-fried vegetables. To maintain its nutritional value, meat is usually cooked thoroughly without losing its natural flavor. Diverse and sophisticated processing methods not only enhance the flavor but also preserve the valuable nutrients of wild boar meat. There are many interesting things about how wild boar meat is transported and processed in China that we will provide in upcoming videos. Remember to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss the interesting videos of the Trending Farm channel. Kangaroos are an enduring symbol of Australia, with their unique characteristics and rich diversity. Female kangaroos are equipped with a special pouch, nurturing their young in a way that is typical of their species. Their powerful hind legs allow them to jump long distances, while their long tails provide important balance and support. With more than 50 species, kangaroos can weigh up to 198 pounds and grow to about 10 feet tall. In the wild, kangaroos have been known to live up to 20 years. They are truly a wonder of their ability to adapt and maintain the country's ecological balance, thriving in Australia's grasslands, bushlands, and deserts. Despite being a national and tourist symbol, the species is also threatened and greatly affected by its habitat, as well as by conflicts with humans. What have Australians done to improve this situation? Follow us to watch the next part of the video. While other countries choose to increase their numbers by building captive farms, Australia has taken strict measures to ban the construction of captive environments for them. In addition, kangaroos are animals with special needs in terms of habitat and diet. They are often adapted to terrains from vast plains to mountainous areas. At the same time, they are often flexible in choosing low-lying areas to rest and avoid the heat. With the constant change in habitat, it is difficult to create suitable habitats and provide enough food for them in captivity. Instead of looking for kangaroos on farms, you can see them in national parks, reserves, or zoos. Occasionally, some people can also encounter kangaroos living near local sheep farms. Kangaroos need a large living space. Limiting the intrusion of humans and other animals will help them feel safe and reproduce better. So if you see a kangaroo, keep your distance and don't bother them. Like cows and sheep, kangaroos have four-chambered stomachs. This allows them to chew their food and digest tough fibers. In addition, kangaroos' guts contain a variety of bacteria that help break down cellulose, a major component of plant cell walls. As a result, kangaroos can digest a wide variety of plants, including grasses, leaves, roots, tubers, and grains. They also have the ability to adjust their diet seasonally, often requiring more food during the wet season and less food during the dry season. Although kangaroos are well adapted to dry environments, they still need water to survive. Kangaroo kidneys can produce very concentrated urine, which helps to minimize the amount of water lost through excretion. In addition, kangaroos sweat less than other mammals, which reduces the amount of water lost through evaporation. All of this is evidence of their excellent adaptation to Australia's harsh natural habitat. If you are impressed with this, don't forget to like and share our video. Female kangaroos have distinct breeding cycles, and the time between births varies depending on their habitat, but in general their gestation period is quite short compared to other mammals. Therefore, female kangaroos are able to carry their next baby even while the previous one is still in the pouch. The lack of a fixed breeding season allows kangaroos to adapt better to changes in the environment. In addition, by breeding year-round, kangaroos increase the species' chances of survival, especially in harsh conditions.
So far? Yep.
Newborn kangaroos are very small and underdeveloped. They will crawl into their mother's pouch to continue developing. Typically, mother kangaroos provide direct care for their young, but in certain cases, wildlife experts and rescue facilities step in to offer crucial support. Raising orphan baby kangaroos is a complex endeavor that demands extensive knowledge of their biology and behavior. Specialists must be well versed in the species' nutritional needs, medical care, and behavioral patterns. When caring for these infants outside the pouch, experts use specialized formula to mimic the mother's milk and create a warm, secure environment akin to that of the pouch. Health is closely monitored to ensure optimal development, and direct handling is minimized to avoid imprinting human scents, which could lead to the mother rejecting the joeys. Once the young kangaroos are sufficiently mature and healthy, they are released back into their natural habitat to continue their life cycle. Are you interested in experiencing the unique and rewarding challenge of caring for a baby kangaroo? As a symbol of Australia, the kangaroo's reproduction rate is relatively fast, which puts pressure on the management and control of their damage to the agricultural sector and people's lives. Therefore, hunting and consuming kangaroo meat has become more popular. Not only that, hunting and consuming kangaroo meat has long been a part of Australian Indigenous culture. Food factory workers need to be licensed by the government before hunting kangaroos at night. Usually, food factory workers use sniper shooting methods to kill kangaroos more easily. Then, they transport them to the food factory for processing. During the transportation process, food factory workers can remove the internal organs and tail of the kangaroo for more convenient operation. When arriving at the food factory, the kangaroo continues to be de-haired and cleaned. Then, the technical workers carefully check to ensure the quality and remove the substandard parts. The kangaroo meat is then packaged, vacuum sealed, and carefully preserved in a cold environment at the food factory. Each food factory will have its own set of standards for quality control, packaging specifications, and preservation processes to ensure the freshness of the finished meat. From the food factory, they are distributed to food stores, restaurants, and other retail channels. Are you curious about how to process kangaroo meat? Don't change the channel, we will reveal it right at the end of this video. Kangaroo meat is becoming increasingly popular worldwide, thanks to its exceptional nutritional profile and unique flavor. It is a top choice for those seeking a lean protein source, as it provides high-quality protein while being remarkably low in fat, particularly saturated fat, which can help reduce the risk of cardiovascular diseases. Additionally, kangaroo meat is rich in iron, supporting hemoglobin production and oxygen transport, and offers a range of B vitamins, zinc, and magnesium. Compared to beef or pork, kangaroo meat has significantly lower fat content and fewer calories, making it a healthier option. Its high protein content supports muscle growth and recovery, ideal for athletes, and its easier digestibility offers an advantage over other red meats. Kangaroo meat also serves as a potent energy source and contributes to heart health through its antioxidant properties, setting it apart from many traditional meats. The deep red color and naturally sweet taste of kangaroo meat make it a popular ingredient in many dishes. Popular cooking methods include frying small pieces until golden brown, grilling with a garlic and black pepper marinade, and stir-frying with vegetables for a nutritious meal. Stewing kangaroo meat with carrots and potatoes makes a hearty, flavorful dish, while ground kangaroo meat is ideal for sausages and burgers. To maintain tenderness, avoid overcooking and season lightly to preserve the natural flavor of the meat. Choose fresh red meat with no-off flavors and store it properly in the refrigerator or freezer for the best experience. Tell us about your kangaroo dining experience in the comments.
Thank you for watching the video. Are you having any problems with your livestock farming? Please share your comments and questions we are ready to answer. If you like our videos, please like, share, subscribe and recommend the channel to your friends so they can watch too. Hello and see you again.